mobile detailing water tank setup. What's going on, YouTube family? So someone contacted me through my website and asked me, how did my water tank setup was done, and what is it I use it exactly, and how does it work. They specifically was more in question about the water pump. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a breakdown step by step, and shout out to the man who sent that information over to me and requested. Greatly appreciate you watching my video. So here we go. This is a 35 gallon, you can read right there, it's a 35 gallon water tank. You could pick this up at Tractor Trailer Supplies for like $110. Okay, now you're going to notice also the fittings that are here. This cross threading already had come with it. Then I went ahead and took this tank with me to Ace Hardware. They pretty much has everything, and they were able to put this connection for me. Okay, next you're going to see there is a split here, and the reason I got the split is one, I wanted to come in one through the water filtration system, which is the Camco water you're gonna see down here. Okay, so there you go, you can actually see exactly what that is, because a lot of people was asking what it is. It is right there for you. I picked this up at Walmart. So what I was going to do is essentially was run this water section for my buckets, but I stopped, but I didn't want to do that. So the water runs through here to the Drummond water pump. This is a 12 volt water pump. It does like 295 gallons per hour, which is, you break that down, you already know. Now here's the most important part that you was asking about. How am I keep running this continuously without, is it okay? It is in a way, but I will highly recommend always running the water back out of it into your water tank. That way the pump keeps primed and it stays kind of cool. It's going to get warm regardless. So that's what I would suggest. Now, once you turn this pump on, what I did here, I did another split. And you can tell these are brass fittings. I won't use anything cheap than that. And then I opened them up. Once I turn on the water pump, what happens now, the water runs back from here, goes into the, over here, goes all the way around into the pressure washer, and then once I connect my hose, it comes out the pressure, out to the reel we got here. But right here, it goes up, around, and then I have this section right here cut off, and it goes back into the water tank. So I'm gonna open it up, okay, and just put it back in there. Now it can actually run all day long without it burning out. It will completely stay cool, calm, and collective, and it'll run nice. Now, another question. Now, to answer your other question, you mentioned about the battery, how long the battery is gonna last. Now, this will last at least, if you was doing a whole car, 2, 3 cars, 4 cars, it will last you. However, this will start getting dead, okay? And you will tell because the pump will start sounding a little lower, lower, lower. At that point, you'll know the battery's dying out. So I reinvented this. I went ahead and did some search, and what I did and I came up with was this. I'm gonna show you right now. So here's the actual switch that turns it on and off. I got it tied up here. You can see there's another tie right there, and it goes around the side. Now, I went on Amazon, and I'm gonna bring you around, okay? I went on Amazon and I bought this cigarette lighter. And what I did, I split the sides of it, and now I could connect this directly to the direct 12 volt that's down here in my van, and I plug it in and it will stay on. It will stay on. Now, I always recommend when you're doing that, turn the car on, just the first 2-3 minutes, so that way it gives it enough juice, and then it will come on. It will stay on flawlessly. Remember, you can control the water pump with the switch. Okay. Now another thing is, now you saw the battery. What I did, I added this solar panel right here, which is 1.5 amps. I got that from Harbor Freight as well. I got it tucked in away here, wired down, and it goes all the way through. And as you can see, it's always connected here. So it will top off this battery. So if an emergency comes up and I need to splice this wires or whatever the case may be and use this battery, I could. It's there as a backup, and it's already fully charged. Okay, so that's the setup. So the pressure washer, it's a Ryobi 1600, 1.2 gallons per minute. This thing works flawlessly. It's really good. Never had an issue with it. Highly recommend, especially if you're starting off and you want to work off for budget. Get this one. This is really good, especially when you're starting off your mobile detailing water tank setups. This is the one right here. I would never recommend gravity feed for this one. I tried it, it did not work. So you definitely want to use that Drummond. Again, that Drummond water pump, 12 volts. You see, that's I got that from Harbor Freight. I believe I bought it for like $45, $50. I'm not sure. And then the filter here that I showed you earlier. Here is the pressure washer wand. This is an extended one that I purchased online with the 45-degree angle. It's beautiful. It's really set up. I normally use this one with my handgun. Let me see, my handgun's back here. Okay, I bought this Ryobi 35-foot hose from Home Depot as well. So I bought this one at Home Depot, and then I went and purchased this one, you know, just to add a more, you know, it gives it more footage. And the only thing is, I like about this, it doesn't kink up. The original hose it comes with, which is back here, this little gray one, this one kinks up really easy. I mean, I want to use it. I got it there as a backup. That's it. But that's the original one right there. Now, once again, you're gonna see this is the water tank setup for the mobile detailing. Drummond going back in there, right? At the same time, it comes out into the washer, pressure washer. Now, first things first, before you even run it back out, you want to keep this off. The reason being, you want to push as much pressure you want through the hose. Once you get this running, and actually, you know, because you want to bleed out the hose out of here. You want to prime it out so that way there's no air inside the hose. So do that first and let it run. As soon as you get that, and as soon as you turn on the pressure washer and it shoots out the pressure the way it's supposed to, then you come back and you open this, and there it will go back in there. It's going to run flawlessly. And the good thing about this, while it's running continuously, it's going to always filter out all that water, so that water will come out clean. By the time you know it, it'll be coming out clean anyways. Okay, now just a quick overview. You're going to see the Richard vacuum, you're going to see the Bissell Pro, you're going to see this Hercules bag I bought at Harbor Freight. I have my DA polisher, pads, everything's inside there. My drying towels are right here. You're going to see my table set up right there. You're going to see a wheel brush there for the wheel wells. You're going to see all the water sprayer pumps, the pump sprayers. Pump sprayers are the best. But you know, I just really wanted to show you guys the water tank setup, because a lot of people was asking. Well, one specific individual was asking about it. He was kind of confused about the Drummond and kind of confused about if it will burn out and whatnot. And here you go, man. This is it right here. So, you know, I'm glad you reached out. Here you go. I hope this helps you out. It's not expensive at all, to be honest with you. Very cost effective. The tank, I mean, you look at it, the water tank was $110. That was about $50, $60. You get your little attachments. You know, these probably cost more money because they're brass. But you could I will go to Ace Hardware. They always got these fittings in Ace Hardware. Okay, and then you got the I believe I paid about $10 to $12 for this filter, but it will last forever. You don't got to change it out no more. It will last, believe me. Then if you want to get your backup battery, if you don't want to set it up like this with the cigarette lighter, which I highly recommend, because you could buy the wire from Amazon for like $20, or you could just do it like this, okay? But if you do it like this, you got to continuously charge the battery. So when you're done doing the job, buy a battery charger, take it back in the house, charge it, or do what I did, put a solar panel to it, which I explained earlier, which I got from Harbor Freight, and it will recharge this back up. Now, as you can see, this is what I'm using, the Predator 2000. This thing works flawlessly. Now, I don't detail a lot of cars all the time, so what I do from time to time, and you want to keep this thing running nice and clean and make sure it's running, every day or every day I normally come outside and I just run it for like 5 minutes just to let it run, so that way it's good to go. But this is pretty much it, guys. I got the detailing brushes there. Shout out to Carlos with Serrano's Detailing down in Dallas, Texas. He showed these brushes. I like them. They work really nice. I got it hanged out right there. Shout out to you, Carlos. I see you doing your thing out there, brother. And if anybody have any questions on how I got this set up, my website, it is on my YouTube channel. If anybody needs any help with building their site, I am a SEO marketing expert. I've been so for the past 15 years. So I could definitely help you out with that, give you the pro tips and tricks on how to dominate your local niche in your local area. So yeah, so if you have any questions, give me a call. Again, to my man who sent me an email, here's your setup, here's the way. Hopefully that explained everything to you. And this 35-gallon tank will give me 3 cars. Usually, I know for sure I did 2 out of this one time and I had no problem. I still had enough water to do another one. But on the safe side, I could do 2 cars flawlessly with this. No issues, no ifs, ands, or buts. So that's pretty much it, guys. This is Fred with Fred Mobile's Car Wash Auto Detailing. You can visit us online at bestmobilecarwash.com. Please feel free to view our pricing, view our forums, whatever information on there you think that you could use for your website that might help you, go ahead and use it. I mean, we're here to help each other. We're here to spread love to each other, and we're here to grow. So please do what you need to do. And again, I appreciate everybody's comments and support. And once again, shout out to the guy that wanted this information. Hopefully that worked for you. And shout out to my man Carlos from Serrano's Auto Detailing out there in Dallas, Texas. I saw his video with this and I said, let me get them. They're nice, cost effective, and they work. So I'm good with that. Okay, guys, so hopefully everything's working out. Hope everybody's having a blessed day. And man, let's knock these cars out, man. Peace.